With that said, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, yet another beautiful day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and
Amen.
podcast in it. And of course, today, switch. You're probably wondering, opposite yena, a lady who will introduce herself the way she would want to. But from what I've observed from the previous episode of On the Move, she's super talented. Sisi, do introduce yourself.
Hi, sanibonani emakhaya. My name is Orchid Musiq. Intombazane yasedubane kwamasha sinqawunqawini. Yebo.
Okay. Hey, yabona ke sinqawunqawena impela ke manje. Sesingenile Orchid. It's nice to have you here.
It's nice to be here.
Thank you. The Indian Hallelujahs, but which section are you from?
Kwamashka N section, yeah.
Oh, I'm not really familiar with N. A familiar section kum E. Ngakohlabisa kanje.
Okay.
But it's not about me. It's about wena sisi. A beautiful voice that you have.
Thank you.
And thank you for the performance, Nji, that you've just shown us.
Sure.
I can tell you your style, it meets the look and it meets the brains.
Okay.
So this is POV, the point of view, where no one is ever wrong. It just depends on the point of view where you are standing at. So I would want to know your point of view in a few things. But before we get there, let me know into ukubana usis Orchid ubani, wagwabani, and where is she from in detail?
Okay. So usis Orchid, according to brothers, igama lami langempela usamkelisiwe wakamthana, ngikhulele kwamashu, nasintuzuma yabo ikusondelene. So yeah, into yami ngiyawuthanda umculo wethu. Like I've been singing for as long as I can remember. Khulele esontweni so bengicula Sunday school nalapho.
All right. Isonto liphi isonto ekulona?
Bengisonto abaphostoli.
Oh, okay. Benicula ikhona ni choir. Okay.
There was Sunday school, there was like a youth choir.
All right. What you was awusasontini?
No, I do. I do. Uthi nje umsebenzi ngimatasa.
Sibakhumbula nje esontweni. You've been gone for a while. Okay. So which school did you go to? Primary school, your high school, and
so a primary I went to Barracuda in Newlands East.
Okay.
And then a high school I went to Hillview as well. Hillview Secondary, Newlands East as well.
Okay, were you participating in anything musical at school?
At school, not really. Other than singing assembly.
Oh.
Nothing.
So you used to start the songs with assembly.
Not really start, but magune ukuthi good difference indlela like ebezenziwe ekoleni zobantu and then ikole.
Okay. All right.
Yabo.
Awesome.
So
Model C.
No, not Model C. I didn't go to Model C school.
Okay.
It's a public J school.
Awesome. Awesome.
It's just a good
Awesome. So from there nje bekucula kwama assembly mhlambe babe hand out ama awards mhlambe kube khona entertainment yabo in between break kube nje ilokho. And then a high school was when I after class that was when I visited e studio okokuqala. All right.
Yeah.
Right.
And then I just fell in love with it. Like umculo was just always something that I liked.
So you visited the studio for the first time when?
In grade 9.
Grade 9. Ubekwa in a studio. Grade 9. So which studio was it?
No, it was nothing fancy. There was someone that I knew that had a laptop, a mic, a headset. So it was just like a very basic setup. Enza labo beats be SoundCloud labo labadala ama lo-fi producer nje mean like
okay, that's a studio regardless. One of the great artists wake wathi the best songs are made out of all those situations la khona mic umbhedula everything is here and you get the best. Apparently you get the best music out of those situations. But do you have a track or any record? Do you still have a record of it?
Oh my goodness. It's probably on my SoundCloud, angaz ngizocheck.
Usana SoundCloud account?
Well, I don't really post on it, but ikhona yona to document like my early music stages.
Oh, okay. So now that you are a professional music artist, ngifuna that process ukuthi now after that during grade 9, what then happened? Did you go to a university or any tertiary education that you have?
Yeah. So after matriculating, I go to Howard. I go to UKZN.
All right.
I study music there. It wasn't my first choice. First year, I got English, but then second year, I went to music because it just made the most sense to me.
Oh, okay. So I went to Howard as well back in the donkey days.
Okay.
So I've heard kwa music ungena nguba ale uye some sort of interview. How true is that?
It's true.
Also, you don't just go there just because
you can't just.
So you sang.
Yes.
And you were taken.
Yes.
Accepted.
Yes. Provisionally accepted.
Provisionally accepted. Okay. I get now that you've spoken about Uyadlala res no ma.
I have.
Which res were you staying at?
Do you know where Wexley is?
Wexley
is a Pele.
Is a Pele by Chief Albert.
Yes, straight up.
Yeah, actually, you know, it took him because Leo res
really.
Yeah, it's fairly new. But as call up and Howard, did you participate in any organizations and stuff? The university.
Howard, I used to play sports.
Oh, you went. Which one would be that?
I played tennis for a bit. I went to one basketball rehearsal or practice. That was it.
Basketball.
Yeah. No, like I'm really good with my shooting and whatnot.
Yeah. I don't know the integrities, the ins and outs of basketball. All I know is a tall person is required. But
yeah, and the back of
course. So I want us to be current now. I'm just trying to get your background. You recently performed at a very big stage with a lot of music that you have, but you recently performed at one of the best well organized events, which is Kelvin Momo.
Yes.
Take me through the experience.
Okay, so just to clarify, the event was hosted or created by One Man Productions. So it was One Man Productions featuring Kelvin Momo. So I think last year they did it with Ustanky DJ, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
I'm not too sure. It wasn't correct, but they always do it. So they always feature somebody.
Yeah. I think that's a very good observation. It's the one man concept. Yeah. So now it ends up as if you are the
main throughout.
I did get, I think Maverick did explain that. So I think is sense. I've been doing it for a while now. It was the first time getting someone as Kelvin Momo, which is shout out to them.
Very big.
So my point of view now, I want your point of view actually on, you organize something that is that beautiful and basically emotional weather. So now I want your point of view on that. People are complaining about it was rather a disorganization from the management. You want to anticipate weather. So abanye bati would have opted for something like a dome. What's your POV on it? Why not go for a dome?
I think domes are tricky because event Yonale One Man Productions had multiple sponsors. So it's not just one sponsor. So usually Magwama Domi, I think they usually like to design everything.
Oh.
Right.
Oh,
so I think Lontuzan event Lea Shimza, right? So I think Extreme is in charge of the entire setup. So Ilontuza One Man Concert just had multiple sponsors.
Oh, so it was gonna be kind of limiting. And
yes.
The number of people you can accommodate in
a dome futhi ingane as well.
Well, it was nonetheless, besides the weather, it disappointed because the main person whom abantu abaninzi were there for but nina bonakala. Just take me through the process, the performance.
Fortunately for me, mina besing performil. So for us, it was running, everything was just running smoothly, guys. From the moment you get to the gates, everyone is ngatin. It doesn't matter what section you're in, everyone is getting their money's worth. It was standard, guys. It was standard. I'm not even gonna lie.
And I've noticed people who are really complaining are not even people who were at the show, apparently. when you look at their statuses, they were actually there. Unless they were not vlogging, they were just waiting for a bad moment. Otherwise, from those who were there, really enjoyed.
No, it was just a very beautiful event.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, because of the rain, it had to stop. But otherwise, that was, personally for me, I've attended many events and I've performed at many events, like Big Cotton Fest, what's this? Most events like Enzege People's Park, I've performed there. So this was just a very unfortunate situation.
Yeah.
Take
me through the good ones, the set, the behind the scene, the first time seeing, and you were excited just to.
So at the event ngabona briefly ngibona uShasha ne. I saw Shasha, and for sure we tried to ngimzibile nkosi yami bengiphuma stage kubona maphuma stage and you're on a high and like ngiyashiselwa. My makeup is like melting nje, like at this point I'm just trying to be as calm and zen as possible, but I saw her and she smiled at me and I hope she saw that I smiled at her back. But anyway, ngibona yena, ngibona Tycoon, ngibona Stixi, Sykes was also there, nice with it. That I saw.
I'm quite sure we understand the whole process of the stage because she's been performing for a while. I'm sure she did see that you saw her. So,
I hope ungibonile bengijuluka. I had sweat.
Let's go to your music, Ntombi. What are you currently working on?
At the moment, loads of collaborations.
Okay.
Azobonagala. Should I name drop?
If so secure lo deal singanim drop you only to find out umuntu uzothi ngifuna ukuphuma kulo so
okay.
you can
Okay.
It's safe to do so.
Okay. So let's see. I've been in studio with Stocky.
What's that?
I've been in not in studio, but I worked on something with Omit ST and Nacho, which is pretty cool. Who's I'm thinking about like the actually confirmed.
All right. Okay. Kaloku name drop it
Angifuna ukuthi kanti, and then yeah. So those are the only ones that I can speak about.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. No.
Oh, and I have my own single.
I
have my own single. It's called Hlalaguwe.
Oh, you
featuring,
did perform, right? Okay.
I performed it, yeah. Featuring Usman Bani. Nizobona amasisi drop.
Oh, okay. Ngine
ace.
Exclusive.
Ngine ace up his sleeve.
Awuzeke. So, there's a song that I don't wanna say sampled. It's what do you say the word interpolation? About Big Muzi.
Yes.
One of my favorite songs. So I want a clarity now. Would say if you know the process, how does it go about? Like, do you get the permissions to use the song? Is it an okay thing? No, it's one of those.
Yeah. Okay. So Ingo Mega Benny, right? Benny Maverick.
Right.
So Benny's team reached out to estate ya Big Muzi. So when they reached out, they asked for permission. Maybe a signing off fee. I'm not too sure about that. But into engayibona in the contract is that ikona percentage estate.
I get that's all I wanted to. And funo was buy Mali. And so long as there's communication.
Yeah.
Because at times we do make mistakes. Not even telling the other person, just carelessly. I think even big guys do so. I think DJ Sbu also did the same thing with Remember When It Rains. Just confirmed it on a podcast. We are tata nje because you love it. So you're tata nje just because you love it. Only to find out the permissions are as but if we're in the clear, I'm good. The music video, how's the song doing and how do you feel about it?
Oh my goodness. So the song is amazing. And there was a point on campus where everyone was just greeting me, Betsy, la la.
Okay.
Oh yeah. And it felt very strange, like I'm not used to it.
All right.
But it's amazing. Like njalo mangi performing goma, whether abantu bancane or baningi kuyafana nje, like the reception is insane.
Oh, that's a beautiful song. Like it is one of my best favorite people. Jay on this. Zamisile. I've worked with her briefly. Studios or shoot. And hayi ke ngeke phela unyamboza omkhulu ngeke simkhohlwe yena ubhuti ndilibala igama lakhe lizawubuye lifike remind me
Thembi Nkosi. Shout out.
About Thembi Nkosi.
Yes.
It had that song has one of my favorite people like Thembi Nkosi. Uzamisile has worked with us here at the studio.
Okay.
Benny Maverick and mazile into ezininzi kodwa into endiyaziyo uba akathanda uhleka and athanda nje uhleka. Take me through the working process between all of you guys.
So when we were shooting the video, ne?
Yes.
So yeah, we arrived, makeup, nje. So because we were in different scenes, umuntu bega brief was separately.
Okay.
So because uzamsile ubega no Thembi Nkosi no Benny, they were briefed separately. And then mina, for me, all they requested was shots eceleni.
Also, when you were shot in a different
yes.
different venue.
No, same venue, but just a different location.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah. The beauty that's a very beautiful music video.
Shout out to Spa PSP, the best sharpshooter.
PSP. Yeah, I've seen his work. I've seen his work.
It's too much.
Yeah,
that one too much.
Inhle. And especially again ndizothanda bias kancinci when it comes to Thembi Nkosi. Ayikho irole esengendambona eyenza that it does not pull his A game at. So that was just top notch.
So he's not just an amazing actor, like personality. He's funny.
Oh my God.
Way too funny. Wakumuntu nje was just laughing on set. I kid you not. As long as it's now uthe briefly ke kuculo lakho njengoba eziwadlula, there's also uhlala kuwe. We did speak about kancinci. Just take me through to uhlala kuwe, the song that you also performed as well. My goodness. Okay, so uhlala kuwe. So I was in studio and someone named Flax and Slade were with me in studio, and they played me like beats abaningi. And then this one, they played it, and it just stood out in particular, especially because being from experiment and a 3-step, like I'm used to Amapiano, so 3-step was just a very different avenue for me. So then I was like, Asizam, this is the first 3-step song that I've worked on, and it came out fire.
You did
fire.
Yeah. Usebenzile ntombi. So ndibulela kakhulu sis, I don't want to hold you for long, but I can't let you go up at a studio without actually is there people that you like to work with in the near future that you like to really want to focus on working with?
Kelvin Momo, Kabza, Stocky, she had a show a Hugh Cafe. Shout out to Lunga Majola. She had a show a Hugh Cafe. Ubani? No, not Sibo. Tando Zide, Msaki, and who else?
Yeah,
Yinde from A to Z. But yeah, those are the ones that I'm putting out there for now. Hopefully international too. I love to be exposed to new energies, new genres.
Awesome. I see. So you are doing a very good job. And you still have a whole life ahead of you, and a whole life ahead of you musically.
Yeah.
And if you can treat it with as much respect, I think even the music business will also treat you as much respect. So would you say a perfect year? Just picture a perfect year for you. As you 2027.
A perfect year. Shows, big stages, big collaborations, camps with really dope people, making money.
Okay.
But that's not the main thing here. Traveling, being around people who see me for me.
All right.
People I don't have to pretend around or fake my energy.
Oh, okay.
And being surrounded by love.
Awesome.
Love.
Awesome.
Whether from professional relationships, personal, that's it.
I wish you exactly what you wish for yourself.
Nempumelelo.
Yes, I was going to say success nama award ne. Yes, of different international awards.
Yeah, Grammy.
With that said, sis,
That's my life, Tana.
sell yourself this way, Grammy. Let people know where are you reachable. This is Z of Z Photography Studios. I'm about to leave. This is Orchid. Oba as Kube.
Okay, so you guys can follow me on Instagram and TikTok on Orchid_Musiq. So ORCHID_MUSIQ. Orchid Musiq. Thank you.
Ndivele ndizoyifaka wazwayiphi ndizoyifaka le way apha kwi-screen
Uyaqonda.
Enkosi, with that said, that was Orchid. This is Z of Z Photography Studios.
Signing out.
POV, bye. Enkosi.